Hey guys, I'm Big Mac Davis here, and welcome back to some more Doom 3 BFG Edition for the PC, played through Steam on the Veteran difficulty setting. This is Area 24, Site 3. We made it here to the dig site at long last. So, Sergeant Kelly is dead. All we need to do now is close up the portal in the caverns. Now for this Hell Knight, I'd like to use 5 rockets on him. And then make sure all the enemies die as well. All the smaller enemies. The ones that are pretty inconsequential and are very easy to kill. But yeah, the Hell Knight is the biggest concern, especially when you don't have a charged soul cube to take him out. So, our first objective of this map is to gain security clearance for all Site 3 areas. And we don't have the security clearance to do so. Now, through the next door, what I like to do is just step in and step out. Now once the first cacodemon dies, a second one will also spawn and come for you. Of course, if you can get the barrel, that's all the merrier. Blow these up so they won't kill me later on. And now that we have a soul cube ready and primed, now there is an achievement, by the way, if you killed 20 enemies with the soul cube. I think in this walkthrough I've racked up maybe 5 or 6 kills. So I'm sure by the end of the game you will get 20, even if you follow the walkthrough to the letter. So, I already unlocked the achievement though. So we'll use the soul cube for that Hell Knight. Use the health machine. We'll save all the ammo for later when we come through this door when we have the security clearance. Our only way to go is through the garage. Now, the garage can be rather tricky to take care of your first time through, so what I do is I enter inside the garage just like this, and then go back inside. Well, I guess you gotta go a little bit deeper outside. There we go. Make sure that one imp dies, and then go inside the garage all the way and run out. Wow. Okay, even that failed. Problem was, the Wraith came in here and ran straight forward rather than right towards me, which kind of threw off my aim and threw off my timing, and I took some damage, but that's okay. That's a very difficult spot, this garage area, actually. Now, we could have our soul cube ready for the next fight. However, I like to use the BFG. Once the Hell Knight is dead, we notice that there is no freight car on these tracks. The freight car would take us to the caverns, which is where the Hell portal is. So we have to figure out some way to call it to us. Save that armor for the end of this mission. Oh, Betruger, he loves to give away his traps. That should be a clue to us that we should expect a trap. So let's have our soul cube primed. For the Archvile, now he will summon 2 imps at a time, I believe. Grab the health and also grab the armor shards if you need them. Now watch out for a revenant at the top of the stairs. Once the revenant dies, we're going to go down the stairs first. Because down here at the bottom of the stairs, we can get some ammo if we so need it. And so now, as you head up the stairs with the revenant, be careful of the imp that spawns behind you through the door. And also for a trap behind this door. Yeah, this map has a lot of narrow corridors, and so with those narrow corridors, the game likes to surprise you with enemies that chase you. Now what I do here is I run to the left and take care of the maggot and the imp. And once both enemies are dead in this computer area, there's going to be a couple more imps. Once both the imps are dead, that's it for the enemies in the computer room. Gather up any supplies we may need. Oh, there's a location of all the Mars places here. We also have the PDA of Richard Davis. So let's hear what Richard Davis has to say, shall we? Maybe Richard Davis is my great-great-great-great-grandson. Who knows? Discovery in the ruins.
This is the Scientific Journal of Dr. Richard Davis, dated August 8, 2145. We've just broken through to a new chamber, and I think I found the map alluded to on one of the tablets. The artifact is constructed into the ceiling, and it is a magnificent find. It appears to be made of some crystalline material, and even after all this time, it is still emitting a soft glow. The markings on it were strangely familiar when I first observed it, and after digitizing it and analyzing it, I'm certain this is a map of our solar system. It seems to show a connection between Mars and Earth. My current working theory is that the last survivors used the teleportation technology to escape to Earth. The ramifications of this are overwhelming. This may end up proving that we are actually descendants of this race, and what we are exploring is our own history. I'm going to report my findings as soon as we finish the excavation, and they should show up in corporate within a few days. These are truly exciting times. Log out.
That is truly a revelation right there. The Mars civilization, the ancient civilization, may have been our ancestors. So how in the world did we get to Earth then? I wonder how that is possible. Mr. Davis, I received word of your discovery. Very impressive start, but I am not yet convinced. Do not lose sight of the bigger picture. We still have a lot of work to do before any of these findings will be ready for distribution or publication. Analysis must continue on the remaining artifacts. Your audio reports in the future need to be more analytical and less emotional. It is important that we all maintain our professionalism and do not become biased or too attached to our work. I do not want to remind you of this again. Continue to forward me your findings, and I will help you manage the reports so as not to give corporate the wrong impression. Malcolm Betruger. I like how he says, become biased or too attached to our work, and Betruger is very attached to his work. Hey Dick, the structural integrity of the ruins is deteriorating. Our initial rock form and in-ground analysis prior to deep ground exploration inferred no immediate dangers. In fact, the ruined structure itself was determined to be very sound. As you already know, expansive underground digs of this nature are an engineering nightmare. The heightened pressure to open up the primary dig site was a dangerous oversight. Just recently, one of our engineers, Peter, got crushed by a falling brick. Yep, those huge stones lining the entire wall and ceiling of the ruins. Some of the guys are mumbling about the walls being alive or something, but you and I know it's just the horizontal stretching of the regional tectonic stresses. Heh, stones. Alive. Spooky. I think we all need a long vacation. Anyway, watch your step and don't forget to look up once in a while. Fauchinator out. Richard, I thank you for your industrious support of the work being conducted here. I've been compiling your data along with mine and have made some startling new discoveries. I firmly believe your work with the tablets are the key to solving the mysterious relationship between the Soul Cube, the Ancients, and us. I am sending word to the Executive Council for an immediate increase of our research budget. I have a strange feeling that we must find the answer soon, or... No, I dare not say it just yet. I will contact you post-haste with any news regarding our funding. Pierce. Oh my goodness, this is exciting. So there is a relationship between the Soul Cube, the Ancients, and us. I wonder what that is. I guess we'll find out as we continue exploring, so let's go. Now through here, what I like to do is rush forward and then rush back. Take care of the stupid maggot and the revenant. Once everybody is dead, we are still not done yet with killing, because we have a couple of imps, and I like to use rockets. There's one. Usually they get alerted at the same time. I'm not sure why not this time. We're still not done with killing. Let's look to the left and kill one more imp. Now on the right side, if we keep on going, we come to a dead end. Another dead end. My goodness, how many locked doors are in Site 3? Quite a lot of them. So we're forced to go down the other way. And again, down the stairs is the lab, another locked door. So our only other way is up the ladder. Now don't worry, you won't take any falling damage, but we do make it down here. Let's have our Soul Cube ready, because this looks like a room made to kill us. As we step in the sigil, we must be very wary. Now let's run back and hide in this corner for a couple of maggots. If you don't have the Soul Cube primed, I recommend the BFG usage in this area. It may also take care of the couple of maggots as well. Now there is a guy talking on the intercom, well, a pre-recording basically, about the 4 tablets here. We will listen to what he has to say once the audio repeats itself. But as we see, yeah, here's like, looks like a teleporter and man, and then another teleporter. Interesting. And Ooh,
To date,
looks
there
like
remains no
something
evidence of any type
came.
of invasion at any of the sites. Our
Then
assumption is that time has removed
some-
all but what we now see.
Oh.
Setting new standards in both archaeological discovery and analysis, the UAC is proud to showcase the latest findings on 4 unique and fascinating artifacts. These tablets were originally discovered in the dig site under what has become known as Site 3. Subsequent examination of the surrounding area and carbon dating of the tablets brought UAC researchers to the conclusion that the tablets belonged to a civilization that existed millennia ago and were placed in a holy burial ground of some sort. Utilizing the best minds in linguistics and UAC proprietary pattern recognition software, the tablets were exhaustively examined. What we found was fantastic. The first tablet provided us with a wealth of scientific data, specifically detailing the mathematical concepts behind teleportation. UAC researchers use this information as the cornerstone for building the Delta teleportation devices. The second and third tablets illustrate an epic story, a story of war, and how, faced with impossible odds, the ultimate sacrifice of an entire race to achieve victory. The fourth tablet details how the essence of each individual was captured and placed in the artifact we now refer to as the Soul Cube. This device was wielded by their mightiest warrior, and with it he banished the invading horde forever. Our researchers are still analyzing a recently found hidden section of the fourth stone and some related fragments. It goes into detail on the invading force and indicates the remaining survivors may have teleported somewhere. Where we do not know, although it seems to reference a map we have yet to locate. To date, there remains no evidence of any type of invasion at any of the sites. Our assumption is that time has removed all but what we now see. Setting new standards in both archaeological
What's interesting is that
discovery and
these
analysis, the
spirits
UAC
that are
is proud
entering
to
inside the
showcase
Soul
the
Cube to
latest
power it
findings
up
on 4 unique
look
and
like
fascinating
human
artifacts.
beings, not
These
demons.
tablets were originally discovered
And
in
then
the dig
they're
site under
wielded
what
by
has become known as
the
Site
mightiest
3.
warrior to
Subsequent
banish
examination
the
of
demons back
surrounding
forever.
area and carbon
That looks
dating
like
of
Doom
the
Guy to me.
Are you sure you killed them? What? You have the Soul Cube, just like in the carvings I've been researching. If I'm correct, that cube is our only chance to stop this. No time to explain now. You need to get to the caverns quickly. Take my PDA. It's right there on the desk. It's got security codes for the area, and my research logs on it. It'll help. I can't go with you. I need to finish my work here. Good luck.
I'm sorry about that. My hand bumped my mouse button, but we have the PDA of Pierce Rogers. And we also have a video log he made as well. So we have 2 things to listen to.
I'm locking the door after you leave. Good luck. I'm so close to discovering everything, I can't leave. I'm staying here to continue my research.
Okay. Locate the freight loader control tower to unlock the entrance to the caverns. That's our next objective. But first, we have the PDA of Pierce Rogers. That name may look familiar to you. We've read about him in a few of these data logs already. The Soul Cube is the answer.
This is the audio log of Dr. Pierce Rogers. I don't know if I'll make it off the base alive. I don't have much time, so I'll sum up what I have quickly and upload the rest of my finding into the data bank. I hope someone finds them. It was all on the stone tablets, all the answers. I can't believe we never saw it. It was as plain as day. If we had only slowed down the development of the teleporters and tried to really learn what the tablets were trying to tell us, trying to warn us. The ancient people battled the same demons that are attacking us now. The demons came through the teleporters that they built, just like now. They created the Soul Cube and used it to stop the demons, to drive them back to hell. I don't know how, but that must be the answer. That is why that artifact was left behind, left for someone to find if something like that ever happens again. I can't reach Delta from here. I won't make it. I truly hope and pray someone finds the Soul Cube, and it helps. Lord, help us. End of log.
That is truly revealing. The ancient civilization was attacked by demons because the humans tinkered with teleportation just like today. Well, as the old saying goes, history does repeat itself, and luckily though, the ancient civilization left the Soul Cube for someone to find and use in case this ever happened again. Pierce, the scanner results for the ceiling carvings are back, and I can say without a doubt that this is a map of our solar system. There's a very clear indication that Earth may have been a possible teleport destination for the survivors of this race. If the dates on these artifacts are correct, there's a distinct possibility that we could be descendants of this race. I can barely comprehend how immense this is. All the struggles we've had in the past year have suddenly become trivial. Richard. That's incredible. They were attacked on Mars by the demons and they teleported to Earth. Uncle Pierce, Mom says we're going to get to see you next month. I can't wait. You've been away so long. I hope your project is still going well. I know you can't tell me about it, but your work always sounds so exciting and mysterious. Working on Mars must be really cool. Thanks for sending me the video games for my birthday. Have you tried these? The new Quake 43 game blows my mind. It is even better than Super Turbo Turkey Puncher. I haven't played that since I got these new ones from you. I love you and we miss you lots. Timmy. P.S. Mom says, hi! Wow, Quake 43. You think they could make that many Quake games before 2145? Well, maybe. Maybe. Original message sent November 15th, 2145 to Elizabeth McNeil. I can now only beg your forgiveness. You were right about everything. I wish that you had been wrong and that this had somehow been a nightmare that I will soon wake from. Now I can only pray that this message reaches you. Betruger is mad and things have gone worse than you could have imagined. Now your banishment from Mars has become a blessing in disguise. It has likely saved your life. You must get the word out. The answer is the Soul Cube object. It always has been. Listen to my report. I will upload my finding to the databank. Warn them all. You must not let this spread to Earth. God bless you. Pierce. Server, send failure. Unable to link to orbital communications satellite. Please contact IT System Administrator. Code 504. Oh, his email to Elizabeth McNeil, who, by the way, is now on Earth because she was banished by Betruger, won't send. Alright, so definitely some revelations here. We also have a video log to watch called Ancient Civilization.
This is Dr. Pierce Rogers, lead archaeologist currently stationed on Mars. As the preliminary reports have suggested, we have made some amazing discoveries here on Mars. Life on Mars has long been theorized, but we never imagined anything like this. The initial chamber was discovered in 2115. It leads into what is now known as Site 1. Site 1 is the largest of the sites, and we are still actively working there. It is made up of a series of chambers and connecting tunnels, all of which are covered in glyphs and symbols. Using the UAC pattern processor, we have finally been able to understand some of the glyphs, and from them, here is what we have learned. The ancient people looked like us, at least to the extent that they were bipedal and were similar in shape and size. Their level of technology was astounding. For instance, the glyphs at each site were carved into the rock by some sort of machine, and each one is precisely cut from the stone. It far exceeds the precision of anything we can do. They had a social structure that seemed very aristocratic, with a lot of emphasis on social stature and structure. Site 2 is a much smaller set of chambers, mostly containing burial sites, temples, and various amounts of individual artifacts. This site has been photographed and cleared out, and all material is back on Earth for study and review. Site 3 produced our prize artifact, what we call the Soul Cube. If you have read or seen the other material, you probably know that this once grand civilization was attacked by some unknown force, And if we can believe what is written in stone, they sacrificed most of their society to drive the invaders back. There are additional reports filed on the Soul Cube with Central Administration. We also recovered several other device-type artifacts. They are not as ornate as the Soul Cube, but each appears unique. We are still learning how to interpret all of the glyphs, and hopefully, once we have that completed, the science teams can provide more detailed information on their technology. These are truly unique and special times for archaeologists.
Oh man. They were attacked by the demons, and they sacrificed their own people. The humans sacrificed their own people. They killed 5 people at a time to charge the Soul Cube, and then they gave the Soul Cube to their mightiest warrior, and their mightiest warrior would go out and slay mighty demons with it. Then he'd come back and they'd slay 5 more of their own people. Truly terrifying. Now what I do here is I run up the stairs. Whoa! Okay, well that did not go as planned, actually. Stupid hitbox of the teleporting demons was big. Anyway, it should go much smoother than that. I just made it difficult because I got hung up on the stairs. Any health around here that I can use? Now, there's plenty of health back here, so we'll get to use that later on. Anyway, we have the PDA of Pierce Rogers. So we can now open these doors. Grab the health from there. Now be careful behind this red pipe, or a revenant. And once the revenant dies, we'll go to where he came from for the other locked door. Now where that imp came from is where we have to go. But as we go inside, be careful on the left side for an imp that needs to die. Otherwise he'll come up behind you, and that's never a good thing. Also watch out for another revenant. Now, inside the garage, the freight car is not there yet, so we have to go through this locked door. And now we'll grab some of the supplies that we may need from here. Now, through the door, if you look up to the left, you'll see that there's an imp up there that needs to die, so... Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. I got interrupted. I don't like that. But anyway, before we go through the elevator, let's go down the ladder on the right side if we want some additional supplies. Which I don't need them, but they're down there if you need them. And yeah, doesn't that look disgusting? I hope we never have to walk through something like that. Anyway, let's ride the elevator up to maintenance. That's really cool, though. Now, through this door, I hate that it shuts. What I like to do is use rockets on the left side to kill a wraith that likes to hide there. And then what I do is I run to the left, wait for a maggot to come and try and get me. Yeah, I really love... I mean, they really did the Martian atmosphere really nice. It looks spooky and industrial. Oh, no. Oh, no. Just look at the bluish veins. It's like we're inside of an esophagus and gut. Anyway, on the left side, I wonder something. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna shoot the soul cube through the door and see if it kills the revenant behind it. Nope. No, it doesn't. Because, see, that's what I was fearing, was a revenant and imp sandwich. But, you know, I don't take a whole lot of damage from that, but I just wanted to see if the revenant could die through the door, but he does not. And now up here is perhaps one of the more annoying parts of the level. Let's just go up and attract the cacodemon. Until he dies. Now this next part is rather troublesome. But this looks rather cool. Hell is indeed breaking through. What I do is I inch my way to the door. Until another cacodemon spawns in. The reason why I inched my way forward was because I did not want to open the door. Because beyond the door, we have an imp that likes to charge. And also in imp, when you actually walk inside the room itself. But that's it, all the enemies are now dead. So we'll grab the supplies we need, including the BFG and the BFG cell. That's very nice to have. Here we go. We now have access to the control panel.
Caverns entrance.
That will unlock the
Freight loader returning to station.
The freight loader. And there it goes. It will take us from here all the way to the caverns. Use the freight loader to gain access to the caverns entrance. So let's go and do that. Now on our way back to the freight, of course it's going to be riddled with new enemies, because why not? This is how Doom 3 works. First of which is rather troublesome. So what I do is I run in and run out. Whoa. That's twice now. Twice in this walkthrough video, I was not able to get around a teleporting enemy. I don't know what the deal is. In all my practice runs, it worked out so well. Oh well. At least they're dead. Now this all breaks apart, allowing us to jump down below and go down the exposed ladder. Down here is another difficult spot. So what I do, you know what the ladder do, guy, is I run down the stairs and then run back. Otherwise you would create an imp and maggot sandwich, and that's never a good thing when Doom Guy is in the middle. Also a wraith as well. Let's go through. This is even more disgusting. This looks like an intestine rather than a esophagus. Ugh. Land on the pipe so as not to take damage. And I think I need the supplies down here now. At least the ammo belt and the security armor. grab up whatever remainder of the supplies we need, and now we can go back through the garage. Because the freight car is here. Yay! Gather up the remainder of the plasma cells, and let's get inside the freight car. Transfer freight loader. Alright, caverns entrance objective completed. Let's go around the elevator to get some supplies if we need them. And that's it. We're going to enter into the Caverns 1 destination next time. We're almost to the Hell Portal. We are going to close this thing. The Soul Cube is the answer, huh? So I wonder how we'll be able to seal the teleport. Well, I guess we'll find out. So until next time, until we see each other again, I'm Big Mac Davis here. And I'll see you when I see you guys in the next Doom 3 video. So take care, everybody.